pension plan approved USA and Europe. Disruption, as we know, the autonomous worker, that means all the business owners in Spain, those that generate utility and pay the taxes, those that really make the show go on, really have a huge discrimination, because if we look at the employees that are not autonomous, that are employed by someone, cuenta ajena is called, you see, they have to invent names for everything. And so then they have a pension of 3,400 euros, for example, within Spain, if you are working for someone else. And you can retire at 60 if you work for the government. You see, if you do nothing, if you're a stone, then you can retire at 60. But those that really are, we are our own employees, then we are autonomous. We retire at 67 and we get 900 euros. So they get 3,400 when they're 60. Now we have to wait until 67 and we get 900. This is a huge discrimination. And then thanks America for allowing Bitcoin to be used as a pension fund for those that really want to retire. Why? Because we know that the European Central Bank and the Fed are thinking about inflation, they're thinking about gross domestic product, productivity, employment, unemployment. You see, these really very high doctors in economists, you see, I'm just an economist, so I bet that these really very high standing, very high ranking doctors in economy, European Central Bank, are thinking about what is the inflation going to be, and then they look around and say, hey, am I going to get paid for this summit? How much? Is it 300 euros for the hotel, aside from a 5-star hotel, and then my 60,000 European Central Bank really high talent doctors that are in this meeting today making a decision about the inflation and the interest rates, because, wait 1 second please. Am I also going to be paid tomorrow the huge van, the huge car, the first class, the business class, the 5-star hotel, and also 500 euros more for compensation of travel, diet, and am I going to be, well, then we have to print some money. Now, there is many others that are just waiting, like mayors and province leaders and the local government and central governments, and all these are having these also summits and thinking about how many more buildings they are going to build in Spain for the government workers. Now there's 50,000 buildings, 20 million homes, which are not going to be used by kids. But so then, how much more we need to print to pay these guys? Oh, we don't have enough. Then we will raise taxes. How much? 100%. Okay, wow. Well, we will invent something. Oh yes, of course. And everything is because this war, petrol is the cause. We know the cause is petrol. Yeah, because petrol, Iran war is raising the prices and inflation and so on. And then those of you that believe this really lies from those that print the money because they want to get highly 300,000 euros jobs, and 25 million of them, how many are them doing today? Nothing but printing money. Well, perhaps others are thinking about, well, what if I invest in Bitcoin, because there is no government, really it is democratic, there is no really one headquarter, you don't need to pay no one for this, and it's just electricity. So those of us that think like that, perhaps we are going to thank very much USA for these investment funds in Bitcoin, and that perhaps Europe now will start to stop discrimination, those that we generate and we pay your wages. Thank you, bye.